all. I'm just wondering if you want to come out to my back garden with me and do a harvest. We have so many things to go out and harvest from my back garden. So I thought I would take y'all out there and see what we come up with. We're not on a charger, so we're going to have to go pretty quickly. Let's do it. I'll tell you what we've got as we go along. And it's going to be very exciting. Are you ready? Are you ready? Hello, everybody. Hello, Willy Witch. Hello, Debbie. Doing some foraging. Oh, I need my basket. Where did I leave my basket? We'll find it. Hey, Dustin, how are you? We're going to go out to the back garden and do some foraging. I just forgot where I left my phone.
Do you have a good charger that I can charge this with until...
Yeah, in my room. I don't know. I'm doing a video.
You're not trying to be mean.
Okay, can't find my basket, so we're just going to take out an earthen bowl. And I want to show you all the things that we've got outside to harvest right now. Okay.
What can't you find?
What are you talking about? I'm on a live stream. What do you want?
You've been saying.
Oh my gosh, Alex. Alright, so one thing I want to show you guys. This is a toothache plant. It's also called a buzz button. And if any of you, I'm not a doctor, but if any of you are taking care of your dental needs on your own, or if you're the type of person that can't get numb by Novocaine at the doctor for whatever reason, the toothache plant is excellent. So again, it's called, also known as, I believe, a buzz button. And you put these in your mouth and you chew them up. And it's like, some people name it the Willy Wonka plant because it makes your mouth actually vibrate. I've eaten one of these on the channel before. They're amazing. So if you guys want to buy some of these on the Etsy shop, just let me know. They're going in the dehydrator today after we pick some. And then I'll show you the rest of the things that we're going to pick. But I tell ya, if you're the person that just cannot get numb at the dentist, this is going to be something you want. And I always take these when I'm traveling on long trips in case I get a toothache. I always keep these in my purse. Some people keep what they call Oragel, and it's a mouse number in their purse or backpack, and I used to do that for a long time, but I don't anymore, not now that I found this. This works for me, and I'm not a doctor, but it works much better than the Oragel. So I've got enough here for what I need to dry for a client who's asked for some, but they're really great. Yeah, it is really cool, especially if you're somebody who has, you know, issues that you can't always... Absolutely. If you don't have these, clove, I do... What's it called? No, I can't remember. Let's move along, shall we? Over here, we have cherries. If you can see them on the vine here. They're all over and loaded, so we'll get harvesting on them. We just ate one. They taste like kind of between a cross between an apple and I think they make dye out of these. Do you see the color of the juice? Yeah, magical ink. It's kind of like it's definitely got this like, you know when you eat an apple that's fresh from the tree and it tastes kind of soury, like that natural soury that you get that taste in your mouth? This tastes a lot like this. But I made a video on magical ink and y'all should check that out. This will be great. Look at the color. Okay, you can get some of those. I'm actually going to get quite a bit of these because it's time. The taste is called tart. Thanks, Saffron Witch. I appreciate it. Sometimes simple things are difficult for me. You hope to have a garden like mine someday? So do I. This is Alex's garden, and, you know, as we know, that's moving along in one direction. So just getting some of these clusters off of here and getting them dried for workings. Now, it's called a chokecherry, right? So what could you use it for intuitively? It's called a chokecherry. Now, it does have medicinal benefits, and we've read about those on the channel. I think I did a video called Chokecherry and Chokeberry. Just kind of clipping and grabbing these little bundles, and when they dry into just a really teeny tiny thing, because all of the... So if you were to get, you know, 10 ounces of these and dry them, they dry into about 4 ounces, but that's because all the moisture leaves and then, you know, everything else stays around. We know how heavy water is, right? So just remember that the weight is going to change when you dry it. Really beautiful, you guys. They're very, very tasty. Exactly. Hi, Joyce. How are you? Oh, yeah. Choke. To stop somebody gossiping. Absolutely. That's the only nice thing I can think about for the working. Otherwise, to make somebody choke is not kind. And it's probably not the working you want to do, in my opinion. But you do whatever you want. It is your craft. And some of us believe in karma and some of us don't. And that's absolutely okay. So, got lots and lots of leaves. Thank you, tree. You ask, you take, you give your offering. You ask, you take, you give your offering. I need to get a little flower to give to both this and the choke tree, and I'll show you. I just pick a flower from my yard. I'm going to leave this one at the choke tree, and you could bury it if you want to. And I'm going to go put this one over by the buzz button. Offerings are important, you guys. Offerings are very important. Do you want to see something absolutely magical? Look at this. Just like the one I gave Scott Cunningham on his birthday. This is a white passion fruit flower. And it is ultimately divine. So big and pretty. Yeah. Ooh! Kirsten, you're hilarious. Ooh! Okay, so let's keep harvesting. I have more chokecherry to get, but since I'm not on a charger, I need to kind of hurry along. So what do we got? What do we got? I know we're coming over here for rhubarb and white pine. So let's get over here for some rhubarb and white pine, and then we'll go back around the garden and see what we need. Yes, such a gorgeous garden space that Alex has made for us here. Well, the all the pagodas are mine. The stone bench is mine. The wooden mushroom is mine. So there's a couple things that are part of this that are mine. Mine. Let's go up. Let's look way up at this white pine. Need to get an offering. Take some little white flowers to give to the white pine. Hey, Bone Whisperer, how are you? You're home from work. Yay! offering to the white pine. Thank you for your gracious gifts. What? Beautiful. Oh, it smells amazing. Hello, fairy horse. Hello, Earthly. This white pine that I just took. See, there's the tree right there. It looks, I mean, it just smells amazing. So next, we're gonna go over here and harvest some of these pretty puppies. They are called, they're what the British make. Shoot, Alex just told me. I think they're called Linden berries, and the British use them for. Alex just told me, I forget. We'll find out. I'll leave that one there. So I believe these are called Linden berries. Thank you, Mama Wolf. I appreciate it. We have weeds too. So we've got that lindenberry, and I haven't made an offering yet. Let me go get a couple of flowers. Run, 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 run. Run through your garden. Run, run, run through your garden. Oh, look what we have here. What is it? Who knows what that is? Who knows what this is? Who knows what this is? Anyone? Lingonberries, tart for white with fish. Perhaps. Nope, not zucchini. There's a clue. Can you see down in there? Here's a second clue. These are poison, and that's why I'm taking this. So, I'm going to give an offering right down to the middle. Thank you, plant. Need to give a little offering to the lindenberries. Linden. Yeah, perhaps that's what it was. So, anybody got a guess? These are poisonous. Can you see up under there? Does anyone know what that is? We eat the stalk, the leaves are poisonous. It's very sour. Yeah, saffron witch, it's rhubarb. So, generally you get a knife and you cut it off. If I have some scissors, that'll probably work. So I have loads of dried rhubarb in my Etsy shop if anybody needs it. My Etsy and my Patreon's down in the description. Let's take some rhubarb leaves. Okay, so when we were kids, we used to literally just take this rhubarb just like this, cut the top off because, you know, it's poisonous, and then we'd throw the top away. Well, now that I'm a witch, I use it for workings, usually baneful workings because it's poison. And you literally just take some raw torboino sugar or sugar in the raw. Get this, if you only have white sugar, that's okay too. Dip it in, take a bite, holy potatoes. This is really good. A lot of people make strawberry rhubarb pie. I've been drying this just into little chunks to use for workings because as we know when we read Scott Cunningham's Encyclopedia of Magical Herbs, rhubarb comes up and so do the leaves. So Mama Wolf says, didn't realize the leaves were poisonous. Learn something all the time. Absolutely! Those are huge leaves. They are. Look at how large they are. Let's compare them to how big I am. What? That's humongous. You know, let's see if I can hide under this, okay? This is hilarious. Let's see if I could do it. Oops, no. Okay, quiet. Shh. don't know, maybe I would need two, but they're really large and it's funny to see just how big they are. So generally I take one leaf at a time because I'm not quite sure, but I think it's best to kind of keep the leaves provide shade for the plant. And so I took one from the bottom, that way there'd still be shade at the top. I could certainly take more rhubarb leaves now if I was making a pie or something, but I'm not making anything. I just wanted to come out and show you what we harvest from the back garden at this time of year. So right next to it there's a different type of rhubarb, and I have some more flower petals for offerings here. And it isn't red. Now when you have a difference between red rhubarb and white rhubarb, you can add in the color magic, right? So here we go. Here's some white rhubarb. The leaves are smaller. I'm going to give an offering here. Down at the base, you could bury the offering. That would be more traditional. That way the seed goes into the earth. So Spirit says this one. There you go. This one's not so big. This one's just big enough to hide my head under. Maybe with this one and the other one I could have pulled off the trick. The world may never know. So just kind of rattle off all the like dirt and goods and everything. You're probably going to get a little bug holes in there. That's normal. Those bugs probably fell off and died. No, I don't know, but okay. Oh, I smell a cigarette. My neighbor must be out smoking. Let's look over. Hey, Mom! You want to say hi? Okay. We gotta hurry this up really quickly. Let's go harvest some bay leaves. Let's do that. And then I'll show you everything that we've got in a moment. So we could come up here and do some more white pine. That's a beautiful tree. It smells awfully amazing, but we only take what we need at the time. That's important, I believe. If you believe in magic. Let's see, what else do we have? I already took not poppies, I took some daisies. Oh yes, bay laurel. Let's grab some bay laurel while we're out here. So this here is our bay laurel, and it comes all the way up. It's pretty tall. It's about as tall as me. And for me, I like to kind of take from the top of the plant. Whoop. Perhaps not. This is calling to me. We'll get a little flower to give thanks. Mom, what's this? Queen Anne's lace? Huh? Queen Anne's lace? I don't know. I'm going to give this for an offering to the Bay. I think it's a Queen Anne's leaf. It's this one, Mom.
Yarrow.
Oh, it's yarrow?
It's yarrow.
Okay, so here's yarrow, which I should know, but I think when the flowers fall off is when we get the yarrow that we have, like, let me look underneath. Yeah. So Mom says that this is yarrow. So I'm just going to put that at the base of the plant and say thank you. Next, let's hop over to the garden and see if there's not anything else that we can forage before we're done. What you doing, Mama? There's peaches. What are you doing? Crazy. Look at these peaches, y'all. It's a tiny, tiny peach tree. Are they ready? No. They're not ready, so we're just gonna have to move along. You could take some fresh yarrow flowers. I'm okay, I have so much yarrow inside. Oh, you know what we should do before we're done with the video? Let's come over to the outside part of the yard and take some, grab a flower before we get there, and then we'll take some, I want to show you guys the cuckoo melons. I don't think I've shown them to you properly yet. Mom, did you see this white passion flower?
No.
It's insane.
Oh, yeah, beautiful.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Yeah.
We've got teeny tiny strawberries, just little teeny wild strawberries. Oh, the figs aren't ready, but look at how amazingly gorgeous these are. Alex has got so many different types of figs. This looks like some sort of black or purple type. Where are we at? Down here. Oh, yes. Okay, so let's look at cuckoo melons and then grapes, and then we'll be done. So, this is a cuckoo melon. What is a cuckoo melon? I didn't know until a couple of years ago, but I am so glad I found out. There's these little teeny things that look like mini, so cuckoo melons. They look like mini watermelons, and when you eat them, they taste like a cucumber. Hey, Michelle. Did you mean to say cigs or figs? So, Jackie boy, good boy. So as you can see here on the vine, there's all these, teeny tiny watermelons that grow right on the vine. These are also pretty magical too, because if you look down at the vine has got this, just like ivy, just like this creeping, crawling, vine to it. Now you can use these magical workings to bind something to you. Perhaps a loved one you feel is slipping away, either to addiction or another love, or, you know, whatever the case may be. So you could save some of these parts of the vines that are curly for those types of workings. This is just intuitive magic, you guys. I do not have a book in my hand. Every day you get new ones that are ready, and it's just a joy to come out and pick these little guys and eat them. They just taste like little cucumbers. Oh, so good. So good. Okay, so got those. The only part, I eat these, but I don't use them for magics, but you certainly could if you wanted to. But instead, I keep all the vines and things that are so twisting and binding. If you don't have ivy, any plant that's biting like this is a fantastic substitute. They really, really, really are yummy. And the inside, they look like this. Kind of like a cucumber. We pickle them. We also make ghost pickles that are white pickles called ghost pickles, and then we make ghost pickles for invisibility. We only made 2 jars last year to sell, and we sold out like right away. Here we have some grapes. They're not ready yet, probably. Let's just taste one for shits and giggles. No, that's not ready. Oh my god. Sour. Ah! Ooh, it was good though, but it's sour. So, we've done videos on grape. We've talked about grapes and witchcraft. Go back and refer to those videos. Jen the Taxidermy Witch Grape. Read through Scott Cunningham's stuff and made comments and talked all about it. So, you guys, we'll come back this week and get more out of the yard. Alex has just done such a beautiful job here. Hi, Jackie boy. I'm proud of our garden, and I thank you guys so much for joining us and being a part of it too. So, my mother's here. Have a beautiful day, you guys. Meow, meow. I love you with all my heart, and I'll see you very soon.